video, I will be covering a topic, influence line diagram for a truss. So in my previous lecture, I have discussed about the influence line diagram for a beam. So here, this is the figure of a truss, okay, and this upper part is known as the top chord in case of the truss, and this is known as the lower chord, okay, and this vertical line is known as the vertical member, and this line is known as the diagonal member. Okay, now if in the question if it says that you have to find the influence line diagram for this truss in case of upper or the top chord, okay, so here I'll draw ILD for top chord, okay. So here we are aware of that which part of the truss is known as top chord. These are the top chord of this truss members, okay. So now I'll again redraw the truss here. So here this is the line, okay, so this is the line, okay. So now from here one line, from here one line, and from here also one line here, okay. Now this is hinge support and another one is a roller. So now we have to find the ILD for a top chord. So here this is one member, this is second member, this is third member, and this is the fourth member. So we have four members in the top chord. And suppose in the question is nothing is given, like nothing is given in the question, the top chord is not mentioned, suppose, and only this diagram is mentioned, okay. So here this members has been highlighted, right, 1 2 3 4 like this. So what we have to do is we have to find for the top chord only, okay. Now again, suppose this is not given, okay, and the numbers are given in the lower part, then we have to find for the lower chord. And again, if the number is given at the vertical, then we have to find for the vertical member, and if the number is given in the diagonal part, then we have to find for the diagonal part, okay. So we should know this part, but in this case we have to find for this member's upper chord, that is the top chord 3 and the 4, okay. Now here I'll draw for this member first, okay. So we have to draw a projection here like this, from here, from end to end, right, from here and it's here. Now draw like this, okay. So here we have to find for this area, this member, okay. So the maximum bending, that ILD will be here. So how to find this value? So here we have a formula for finding, that is AB by HL, okay. So this is the common formula to find the particular area. So now A is what? A is the, I'll write down here, A is the distance, okay. So here this is the distance, okay, and B is the, and here now A was the distance and B is this distance, okay. B is also the distance, and H is equal to the height, and L is the total length. Okay, suppose in this question the length is 4 meter for member, for all the members. Okay, so here now A is the distance from here to here, because we are finding for the member 1. Okay, so here A value is nothing but 4 into B is, A is this and B is from the remaining. Okay, B, this is A, so B will be 4 plus 4 plus 4, 12, divided by 8 is the height. Suppose this height is, this is the height and it's also 4 meter, so 4 into the total length is, this is the total length, right? This is 16. So what we'll get here, after solving this, we'll get the value around 0.75. okay, so now 0.75 is for this point, so we have to draw like this and like this. Okay, so this is the point A and B, and this is the 0.75, and this diagram is for the ILD, is the inference line diagram for member 1. Okay, now again we have to draw the ILD for member 2. Again we have to repeat the same, that is just continue this line like this. Okay, so now we have to find for this. So here the draw will be like this, and we are finding for this, then the maximum will come there and the rest will be like this. Okay, this is A and B, but we have to find for this. Now the formula was AB by AL. Now what will be the value for A? A is from here to here now. Okay, in this case, and for this case the B distance, so here it will be 8 into 8, and the height is 4 and the total length is 16, so we'll get the value around 1. So here it will be 1, and this diagram is the ILD for member 2. Now again we have to draw for this member, third member. Okay, so now again we have to draw this, and we are drawing for this member, right? So it will be like this. The ILD for member 3 will be like this. Now we have to find this value. So again, for finding this value, we will use the same formula, that is AB by 8 into L. So here A will be from here to here, that is 12, into B will be from here to here, that is 4, divided by height is 4 into the total length is 16. Then we'll get the value now again 0.75. So here the value will be 0.75, and this diagram will be the ILD for member 3. Okay, now this, if the truss is like this, then we have to follow this procedure. Suppose again, I'll give an example. Suppose our truss is like this, straight line, and again draw a straight line here, like this. So we are just drawing this part like this, like this. Suppose our truss is like this. So here it's given like this, member 1. So if it's given, then we'll know that we have to find for this member, that is the top chord. So for this we have to again draw a projection here for this point. Now we have to find we have to draw a line for each point like this. Okay, like this. Again I will go. Okay. We have to draw a projection line like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this and like this. Okay, so now we have to find for this member, and suppose the height of this truss is 3.5 meter, and from here to here is 10 meter, and from here to here again is 10 meter. So now we have to find for the ILD for member 1. Okay, so this is the member 1 and this is the meeting point here, the maximum. Okay, so here it will be like this, right? So here this is A and this is B. So here also we have to use the same formula, that is AB by HL is equal to A is 10 into B is also 10 divided by H is the height, that is 3.5, into B is the L is the total length, that is 20. Then we will get the value around 1.42. So here the meeting point is the maximum ILD is 1.42. Okay, so what is the difference here? The formula will be same for both the cases, just the projection line. For this case, what we have to do, the projection line will draw for each ending, right? But in case of this kind of truss, what we'll do, we'll draw the projection line for each joining points. Okay, so again in my next video I will be discussing about this lower chord. Okay, so this was all about the top chord. Thank you.